Hello and welcome. My name is Kristen Anker. I am the founder of the Parent Empowerment Program, and I help overwhelmed and exhausted parents to build a deep connection with themselves, with their parenting partner, and with their children for a more peaceful and happy home. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about Montessori and bringing Montessori home and positive discipline. So Montessori is based on the work of Dr. Maria Montessori, and she was the first female physician, or one of the first female physicians of Italy. And what Dr. Montessori did is she studied children, she studied human behavior, and she created her educational philosophy around that. A few tenets that I brought home, because before I was mom to my 14-year-old daughter, my 12-year-old daughter, and my 9-year-old son, I was a Montessori educator. And so when I became mom, I thought, I'm going to bring this philosophy home. And so I kind of developed it more as a way of life, bringing Montessori in real life. And what you can do at home is you can help to prepare your child's environment. Dr. Montessori believed in these four big tenets, and you'll see this in the schools, that it's based on developing a child's concentration, their coordination, their hand-eye coordination, developing this pincer grip, a sense of independence, and a sense of order. Dr. Montessori saw that children developed these sensitive periods where they could learn something so quickly based on what they needed. So language is a sensitive period, and I'm speaking of the time birth to age 8. Language is a sensitive period. Order, having routines, having a rhythm in your house, concentration, really seeing when your child is, working on a puzzle, don't say anything, don't interrupt, letting them focus, helping them to, clear an area so that they can do their work. We talk about work, and it's really their play, their fun, but it's serious. They're building their concentration for later on in life. And this idea of independence too, so developing autonomy, and how you can possibly just set up your the front door, and maybe bringing some hooks down low so that the child can hang up their own jacket. Having an area for the child to take off their shoes, maybe putting a chair there, a child-sized chair there, so they could take off their shoes, they can put on their socks. Giving a lot of time to take time for training, so that we're teaching them we're doing with. A lot of this toddler to early preschool years, how can you do with? A lot of my clients will say, how do I get my child to brush their teeth? And it's as easy as, well, how about you brush your teeth with them, and you're playing some music while you do it. My dentist says 2 minutes. That's a long time. But if you listen to a song for 2 minutes, you can be brushing your teeth with your child. Maybe setting up a station in the kitchen where they can get up on a chair, or where there are learning stools, special stools that is more protective for that toddler. But maybe they're peeling a carrot right along with you while you're getting the salad ready for dinner. So much, our children can do so much more than we think. But those are just a few ideas. Also within their bedrooms, maybe you have a little picture of their clothes, so they see where the pants are located, where the shirts are, and where their underwear and socks are. Maybe helping them to get their clothes set up the night before, so there's not a mad rush in the morning. There's a lot of different ideas to do within that. And then I also help parents to learn positive discipline. And that's when you can really get on the same team with your parenting partner and speak the same language. When you understand, and a few tenets of positive discipline is understanding that a child has these universal needs. All human beings have this universal need to feel belonging and significance. And belonging can look like, I belong, I'm a part of this family, I'm needed. And that's where some of these this purposeful work that Montessori can bring in, where you sometimes will say to your child, wow, I could really use your help. Can you help me to bring in the jugs of milk? Can you help me to bring in this water? Can you move this over here for me? Oh, thank you so much. What would I do without you? I need you. They feel that sense of belonging, that they're needed. And it's also based on this idea, this feeling of significance. And I think of significance as unconditional love. My mom and dad love me no matter what. I might make a mistake. Mistakes are opportunities for learning in my book. So what can I do next time? And positive discipline is based on the work of Alfred Adler, Adlerian psychology. And they believe that all human beings need to be treated with dignity and respect. So it's called kind and firm at the same time. And that's what's challenging sometimes, is how can we be kind even in some moments of stress and conflict, and firm? So kindness shows respect for the child, and that firmness will show respect for ourselves. We are the fully functioning adult with that prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that's not done developing in a child until the age of 25, maybe 27 and 28 for our boys. So we need to be aware that our child's brain is still developing. We are our child's first and most influential teacher. We are the role models. And when we could start speaking this language, if we could start acting this way, and that's where that reparenting of the inner child might need to come in, doing some deep work on ourselves of how maybe we were parented and how we want to do it differently. And to develop this confidence and clarity in what our family does. In our family, we do this, and to try to be consistent within that. And know that only, 3 out of 10 times we have to try. We have to try to be this positive, disciplined parent. And I am here to support. If you have any questions, you can look on my website. It's KristenAnker.com, my full name, KristenAnker.com. And you can find me on Instagram at Kristen Anker Coaching. And I have a free Facebook group, the Parent Empowerment Group. So happy to have you. Reach out if you have any questions, and happy to support families, because it takes a village. It takes a village when you're working with young children. So thank you so much for having me, and have a great day.